Right, Shalom. First of all, I want to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Honors to our brothers who are fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to the sincere Akwath, and shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathen. Now, this lesson is going to be based on this article in regards to a man being injured in a 4th of July shooting in Hartford. So when the scriptures say in Isaiah 48 and 22 that there is no peace, saith the Lord unto the wicked, this is proof. Like these people can't have any type, these wicked people can't have any type of peace. Something's always going to happen. Some judgment is always going to be brought upon them. Said a man was injured in a shooting in Hartford on the 4th of July. Officers responded to the 300 block of Woodland Street around 4:30 a.m. for a report of a person shot. When police arrived, they found a man in his 30s who had been shot. He was alert and conscious on scene and was transported to the hospital for treatment. The Hartford Police Major Crimes and Crime Scene Divisions are continuing to investigate. Yeah. And I believe that, because today is the 4th of July. So, I believe that there will be more shootings that happen. And sometimes those shootings can be masked by the fireworks, or people will hear the shooting, but it sounds so similar to fireworks that people will just pass it off as being fireworks until, an article or a news clip comes out about it actually being a shooting. Isaiah 48 and 22, there is no peace, saith the Lord Yahweh unto the wicked. And that's right, because people try to celebrate these, these folly days, all this bread and circus to keep people distracted from what's really going on. And the Lord still brings judgment, because people are going to be out, having cookouts and things like that, family get-togethers to celebrate the 4th of July. And, the Lord is still going to be passing out judgment. Who knows? A couple of people could get drunk and end up in some drunk driving crash. Or there could be a family gathering and, people get drunk and fights break out. There is, the Lord, He's not allowing these wicked people with whom He is angry with to have any kind of peace. Matthew 24 and 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that's what we see. There's a lot more fights breaking out, a lot more shootings, a lot more stabbings. You can tell that the Lord is putting a cold spirit on people, or a colder spirit on people. And with that cold spirit, people are out here hurting each other and killing each other. Deuteronomy 32:39, see now that I, even I am He, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So every judgment that takes place, whether it results in someone being killed or being wounded, it is the judgment of the Lord. The Lord brings His judgments forth every day. Like it says in Zephaniah 3 and 5. The just Lord Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth He bring His judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. Every morning you check the news and you'll see the judgment of the Lord in whatever form the Lord chose to manifest it in. Psalms 9 and 16, the Lord Yahweh is known by the judgment which He executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Higgaion Selah. So there is no getting around the fact that these are the judgments of the Lord. When it comes to shootings and stabbings and things of that nature, where a person executes judgment upon another person, that person who executed the judgment was merely a spirit of vengeance created and sent by the Lord to execute that judgment. All of this BS about people having free will and being able to do whatever they want, that's not how this works. Every person on this planet is controlled by the Lord. The scriptures tell us that when you're asleep, the Lord seals your instructions for what you're going to do the next day. So for the people who end up shooting or stabbing someone, the Lord put that on their spirit to do. They didn't think of that all by themselves. See, what people don't understand is that they are not in control of anything. There's a lot of people out here who really think that they, as a human, they're the center of the universe and everything starts and stops with them. And it's like, no. There's powers way beyond you. The angels, Yahweh Shai, which is the true name of the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. And then, you have the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Like, humans are not, the end all be all. And there's a lot of very ignorant and carnal and simple and proud and arrogant people on this earth who really think that everything just revolves around them. They really do have this, I can do whatever I want spirit on them. They really think that they're the one in control, and they're not. The Lord just has not blessed them with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to realize that they're not in control. But in the kingdom, and maybe even before that, the Lord is going to let it be known and make it clear that He's the one in control. He's the one pulling the strings and calling the shots and making things happen. And He's going to do it through His judgments that He's going to continue to bring upon the earth. And He's going to increase these judgments in how destructive and deadly and scary and horrific they are. Salakia. So we can expect there to be a lot more of these type of judgments. A lot more shootings, a lot more stabbings, a lot more fights breaking out amongst people. Because that's the time and season that we're in. It's just a sign of the times. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash, the Wadi Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to the sincere Akwath. Shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathens. I hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up, and Adawan Ratazah, which means Lord's will. Till next time, Shalom.